हरे कृष्ण। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी निधि नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर निधि नामिने वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। श्रील भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। श्रील भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर आविर्भाव तिथि व्यास पूजा महामहोत्सव की जय। So we are going through a very historical time now. What happened 100 years before, now we are going through another history. So history is repeating, and we feel very proud and grateful to be part of that history. And the history began here and continuing also. So this history started in the year 1922. And I like this to repeat whenever I talk about Srila Prabhupada. And he got the instruction here in 1922 to spread the message of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu all over the world. And that time, Abhay Charan De was very much focused also how to make India politically independent. So he was giving an argument to Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada that how the message from India will be taken seriously, because India is under British rule. So it is the first duty for the Indians to make India independent. And it was a brilliant argument, because Abhay Charan De was a brilliant person. And he was from Scottish Church College, educated man, and giving a very wonderful argument, apparently, against the idea of spreading the message of Lord Chaitanya all over the world. Then Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada told that Krishna consciousness, spreading the message of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, cannot depend on any political situation. So political situation is going to change, but principle of devotional service are eternal. So spreading the message of Lord Chaitanya cannot wait for the independence of India. And in that way, Abhay Charan De was defeated. And he said that, I think he said, for the first time I was defeated. And amazing thing that he felt that I was not feeling sad that I was defeated. And I was very happy to be defeated. And I accepted in my heart that this personality is my spiritual master. So that is the qualification of a disciple, that disciple should feel happy to be defeated by his spiritual master. That is the mood a disciple should cultivate. And Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, his position is also very unique. His father, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, was a highly educated person, highly accomplished person. He was a deputy magistrate in the British rule, and that was the highest position an Indian can get in the British rule. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur told his son, Bimala Prasad, to take initiation from Gaur Krishna Das Babaji Maharaj. And Gaur Krishna Das Babaji Maharaj, from material point of view, was illiterate. This is a very unique combination. And Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada also gave up his study, although he was a brilliant student. Why? Because he thought if I become very educated, there will be social pressure to get married. So, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada didn't want to marry. He wanted to be a celibate monk. So that's why he gave up the studies. I am not recommending for present generation to do that, but that was his brilliant idea. He was an extremely brilliant person, but he got initiation from Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj. So this unique combination is very, very important. And that personality gave the instruction to Abhay Charan De in 1922. So Gaurang Prabhu was telling some time history, so I will give some 11-year slot, although Devakirana Prabhu told, this is my favorite. So in 1922, Abhay Charan De got the instruction, but he got initiated in the year 1933, 11 years. Then in 1944, he published Back to Godhead magazine, because Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada told Abhay Charan to preach in English-speaking language to the Western world. That was the instruction. So he published Back to Godhead magazine in 1944. So another 11 years slot. Then he retired from his family life and settled in Vrindavan in 1955. So another 11 years slot. Then he established the International Society for Krishna Consciousness in New York City, America, in the year 1966. That was also another 11 years. And he spread the message of Lord Chaitanya all over the world tirelessly. And he left this world in the year 1977 in Vrindavan Dham. That is also another 11 years time slot. So 11 years is very, very important for us. So he could preach Krishna consciousness in 11 years all over the world. And the message we get from this building is that in order to preach Krishna consciousness, we have to be united. Kali Yuga is a Yuga of disunity. Somehow that unity has to be maintained, but that is the greatest challenge, to have unity. And Srila Prabhupada told us also that if you want to show your love, then please cooperate and stay together. So staying together, I think, is most austere thing. And Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada also gave the same message, that you should stay united. So this building is not a building. This is the place where this Krishna consciousness preaching movement was established, and from this building it got spread all over the world. But in order to continue the legacy, the greatest challenge we have to face, or we have to take the instruction of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada and Abhay Charan Aravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, that we should stay united. I think this building, this historical building, this spiritual building, this spiritual place of pilgrimage can play that significant and important role to unite not only ISKCON, it can unite all the Gauriya moths and all the devotees, those who are preaching the message of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu all over the world. So from my heart, I like to thank His Grace Anangam Mohan Prabhu, His Grace Radharaman Prabhu, His Grace Dayaram Prabhu, and all the leaders of ISKCON India, ISKCON Kolkata, and also the different Yatra leaders of ISKCON India and ISKCON World, who have helped this project, tirelessly worked for this project, which will be the project for uniting our Gauriya mission, Gauriya movement all over the world. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ki jai. Gaur Premanande. Hare Hare.